in the home of the brave.
And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Outside the wings are Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward. And for the Pelicans, running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. And it's McCollum in at the 1. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Holmgren can't hit. On offense here are the Pelicans. Jones looking for an opening. Kicks to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Outside, Jones. They get the rebound. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Pelicans. The pass to Holmgren. Now Dort. Now Holmgren, guarded by Valanciunas. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
Now here's Giddey. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Count that one.
Still growing as a true league guard, Gilgeous-Alexander is a high IQ passer who isn't afraid to let the play develop.
Now here's McCollum. He had 22 points in the win against Dallas.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Back to Jones. Pass to Williamson. Thunder with the rebound. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Williamson with a screen from McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
So he gets them both. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Now McCollum, after the missed 3 from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas, and it's blocked.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
There were a lot of ways he could have finished that one, but he decided to keep it classy with the finger roll.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Free throw good from Giddey. This late in the season, some teams are looking forward to the lottery. Steve, what can they take out of these last couple games of the regular season?
Kevin, it's a chance to develop your young players. And at the same time, your front office will be making decisions on free agents. So you want to see who plays hard.
Pass to Dort. Back to Giddey. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice Steve from Valanciunas.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Now here's McCollum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Giddey with the screen on McCollum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
I know he's young, but there's a maturity to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. He takes what you give him.
Loads it up for Williamson. Valanciunas, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Giddy with the screen on Jones. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Holmgren. Williamson trying to free himself up. No good from Valanciunas. The Thunder with the lead. Now Dort. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Giddy with it. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, good awareness right there from Holmgren, making sure to get off a great look in time.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Here's Graham. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. The 10-footer. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Hayes. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Muscala. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans trailed by 4. Pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Williams. To the middle, here's Graham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
At Devontae Graham's size, you have to be smooth when you're amongst all those trees.
And the pass to Mann. He kicks it to Muscala. Drains the three-pointer.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Passes to Hayes. Nance with it. Graham with the bounce pass. New Orleans moving the ball around. Alvarado passes to Murphy. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Graham with the bucket.
Out up you one, Devontae Graham said, clapping back with that 3.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson, reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Hayes throws it down.
Good ball movement from Devontae Graham, noticing the wide open teammate and getting it to him.
Pass to Baisley. Here's the three. Graham with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Alvarado. Shoots the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Nice work by Graham, setting up a shooter. He's got a good feel for where to send the rock.
Here's Baisley, covered by Hayes. It's Dort on the wing. Now the pass to Williams. Here's Mann. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Williams. Out left to the wing. Graham from outside. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Outside Williams. Can they get it? Can't hit that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans ahead, leading by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Pelicans leading by 3. Jackson Hayes is out there at Nance. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Hayes, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. Now here's Ingram. He had 28 points in the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Here's Holmgren. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And here is Holmgren. Over Nance. And he overshot that one, missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Graham. Now the dish to Ingram. Here's Pakusevsky. He's covered by Ingram. The Thunder with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Jones kicks to Nance. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. And it's Baisley with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Now the feed to Holmgren. Here's Pakusevsky. 8 points his last outing, 6 to shoot. Here's Giddey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Graham surveying the floor. Passes it to Nance. Over Holmgren. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Thunder trailing by 3. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Jones, the pass to Graham. Nance sends a screen for Graham. That shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Giddey. They now take the lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
First one falls for him.
And we all know about Zion Williamson's athleticism. Now he must continue adding to his game.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Pelicans have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Williamson a screen on Giddey. Here's McCollum. Got a piece of it. Now here's Giddey. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6 from outside the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Each year, Brandon becomes a little more assertive at the offensive end, and we know he has the talent.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Ingram. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Now, here's Holmgren. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Holmgren. Trailing by 2. Pass to Pokusevski. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And the basket by McCollum.
I love it. No hesitation from C.J. McCollum on that shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Holmgren. Guarded by Valanciunas. Holmgren can't hit.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pokusevski, the pass to Baisley. Here's Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Giddey to the left wing. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. The Thunder, Muscala, who's checked in for Holmgren. Dort comes in for Pokusevski, and it's Williamson for Josh Giddey. Here's Muscala. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
McCollum outside, puts it up from 12. Again, the Pelicans score.
Look how mobile and quick CJ is. Terrific at making fast decisions and pick and rolls.
Got a piece of it. Here's Alvarado. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Kicks it to Ingram. Feeds to Valanciunas. Over Muscala. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Ingram. And now a 9-point Pelican lead. Oklahoma City has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And here is Williams. Here's Baisley. The Thunder with another miss. The pass to Alvarado. Valanciunas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thunder trailing by 9. Williams looking over the floor. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
Offensively, the two guards are so advanced. Their passing is the extra dimension that gives them the leg up on your typical NBA shooting guard. After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas takes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. And that's 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous Alexander. And the Thunder making a change here. Mann's checked in. Gilgeous Alexander hits them both. Pelicans leading by 7. Graham kicks to Hayes. Gilgeous Alexander against Graham. And the 3 off target. The Thunder shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Gilgeous Alexander off on the layup.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now Graham shoots. Misses off the right iron.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, everybody. Before we delve into the first half analysis, let's bring you up to speed on the power rankings at this critical stage of the season.
You know, right now for the Thunder, a month left to play. Dog days. A lot of teams on autopilot. They seem to be in that group.
Destination, the NBA lottery. They need another difference maker. All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Obviously, that was U-G-L-Y. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Giddey and Gilgeous Alexander are the guards. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4 spot. Here's Alvarado, and he banks in the layup. Alvarado's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Outside, Jones passes it to Williamson. Ingram against Dort, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Pelicans have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in.
Shooting 1.
Brandon Ingram is a fascinating player, multi-dimensional and versatile. Needs to keep improving.
Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely, and there it is for him.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And here's McCollum for three. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 8 points.
Hasn't seen a three he doesn't like. CJ takes a ton of them.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
Here's McCollum, following the basket by Lou Dort. Williamson a screen on Giddey. McCollum no good. Thunder trailing by 11. Giddey with it. He's got 14. Pass to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from long distance. Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Williamson. Valanciunas passes to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Kicks it out to McCollum. Jacks up a three. They get it back. The feed to Valanciunas. Holmgren with the steal. Dort against Ingram. That cuts the lead to single digits. Dort's got his second basket of the game.
And the defense must push Dort further away. There's no excuse letting him get this kind of deep position.
Ingram dishes to McCollum. Williamson with a screen for McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Thunder trailing by 9. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on that one.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Ingram lays it up off the glass. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Giddey sets the pick for Holmgren. To the paint. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 16.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Beasley's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pelicans leading by 9. Jones, the pass to McCollum. For three, Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
McCollum dishes to Jones. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A true physical specimen. It's tough to keep up with Zion's athletic ability.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
That free throw good from Williamson. Some changes for New Orleans. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Jones. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Mann's checked in. That one misses.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Here's Mann. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. And Giddey gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Giddey against McCollum. Over Giddey. Off the left rim and out. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
Collin passes to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Holmgren. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So both teams changing it up here.
What's up? Possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Now here's Hayes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The pass to Williams. And Muscala kicks to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Dort. Floats one. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it to Graham. Nance sets a screen for Graham. Passes it to Nance. And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run. The top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. Chet Holmgren, 4th.
He gave them a luxury in those games that a lot of teams just don't have. I mean, being able to plug a rookie in and know he's going to carry his weight offensively.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing here by 8. Poked away. So here's Murphy. No points in the game yet for him. And it's blocked. Now Dort. To the middle. Muscala, the pass to Holmgren. Lets the three fly. Alvarado grabs the board.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here is Murphy. Lock at 6. Graham from outside. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Mann. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Pelicans leading by 5. Graham kicks to Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Murphy dishes to Hayes. Takes a 3. And it's Alvarado missing. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-6 run. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Mann. He kicks it to Muscala. Launches it. Pelicans with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Graham, the pass to Nance. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 5. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Murphy. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Launches a 3. No good on that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Dort against Murphy. Pass to Beasley. Now, here's Dort. Here's the screen. Over to the wing. 3-pointer. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Muscala.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Graham, the pass to Alvarado to the right side. Up top, Graham. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mann. Missed. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Ingram hit the three, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Jones. The Thunder making the shot. McCollum outside. Hayes with the screen from McCollum. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Giddey. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now here's McCollum. The Thunder pull it in. Pokusevski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams passes to Giddey. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. That gives them the lead. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Giddey against McCollum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
The first free throw is good.
CJ has always been a gifted scorer, but he's shown significant improvement as a playmaker, which makes him even more dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Kenrich Williams. And so McCollum nails both of them. Well, Thunder have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. In the corner, it's Ingram. It's up a 3. Here's Valanciunas, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Here's Holmgren. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holmgren's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes.
We got this.
And the second free throw, good.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Holmgren. No good off the back of the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Williamson looking it over. To the paint. And finished off by Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
There's the pass to Holmgren. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Little turnaround. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Now, here's Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Giddey's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now here's McCollum. Count that bucket. 15 points for Zion Williamson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Under trailing by 6. Holmgren with it. Over Valanciunas. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 12-4 run. Jones, no luck. The Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And here is Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jones. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Fires from deep. Thunder with the rebound.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Williamson. McCollum outside. Williamson a screen on Giddey. McCollum passes to Williamson.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
13 foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. One shot.
Under trailing by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes in.
This is where you'll often find Gilgeous-Alexander. He definitely does work in the paint.
Ingram kicks to McCullough. And McCollum with the slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Back to Giddey. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. Good D by Jones.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And the foul on Pokusevski. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Now here's McCollum. Passes it to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Williamson.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here's McCollum. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pulls up. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And here's Ingram from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And they'll get another chance. Giddey with the screen on Jones. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. No good on the triple. New Orleans leading by 11. Now Jones. Inside, McCollum. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. McCollum's got 11 points here in just the second half. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 13. 1:05 left in the game.
On your feet, make some noise. Put those hands together for your infinity.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for New Orleans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zion Williamson.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
McCollum, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort buries the long-range jumper.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. McCollum with the ball. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.